Hi YouTube, and this is JTrain997 back with another G.I. Joe The Rise of Cobra review. And this time it's going to be my Toys R Us exclusive Carl Doc Greer from the Arctic Threat. Of course, like I said with my Arctic Threat Shipwreck review, I didn't know these guys were out. Walked into Toys R Us today, managed to find them both. So, very excited to have them. Of course, this is the first Doc we get in the Rise of Cobra line. Of course, we only got one Doc in the previous 25th anniversary line, and it was mail order only. But Doc looks very impressive. He comes with his hat, a flare gun, looks to be another gun of some type, a little field stretcher, a medical kit, what looks to be a pair of snowshoes, and a medical bag, and of course his base. So Doc comes with some very impressive accessories, of course, onto the back of the box here. It's the redesigned backing, but down here where you would usually have Hawk's spiel, you have ambushed by Cobra, the G.I. Joe team battles to defeat their attackers as Cobra unleashes new prototype vessels with advanced treads that travel on any terrain. So if you look back there, you'll notice new HISS tanks. Once again, I want a HISS tank. Of course, Hasbro's put those off till later this year, but Doc's file card says, Carl Doc Greer is a medical doctor on the G.I. Joe team and specializes in emergency medicine. His extensive training has prepared him for battlefield situations requiring immediate care. He works with calm professionalism as weapons fire and battles explode all around him. Carl Doc Greer, grade Captain 03, preferred weapon 820 selective fire, long-range fully automatic assault rifle. So, I'm very much looking forward to Doc. Let's pull this bad boy out of packaging. And here Doc is out of packaging. Now, let's get a quick 360. You know, every once in a while you get one of those figures that you're just like, wow, this makes every other figure in the line look like crap. And this is one of those figures. Doc is amazing. Which is surprising because I really didn't like the Shipwreck. Of course you can see here, every bit of his gear is stored on him currently with the exception of his little field thing. Of course it has little clamps where you can hold it in your hands. Well, the figures can hold it in their hands. Of course you lift that up and you've got the G.I. Joe movie logo on there. So if you're going to be setting up a diorama or if you have the mobile pit, this could be a very interesting thing to have your characters carrying one of the other guys to sickbay. But I just don't know where to start with this guy. Let's go to detail first. You can see he's got the little medicine balls on his head. He's got the helmet, the glasses. The little pouch, you actually have to remove his head and the cuff to put that on. But it's nothing too hard. Of course, he does have these little spiked, I guess they're like ice shoes or something. Those fit to his, those fit on the base, then you slip them on his feet, and they fit perfectly fine. You can even turn them upside down by it. Oops, sorry. Okay, let's pull his. He has his flare gun in one hand, fits perfectly fine. Of course, in the G.I. Joe 25th anniversary line, when you mail order Doc, he came with pretty much this exact same gun. And when you order it, you either got a number 1 or a number 2. I don't know if that's still the case, but I have a number 2. And of course, he has this gun over here, which is a very bright color. I guess this is some sort of medical tool, I'm guessing. Okay, so let's pull Doc off his base. Of course, he has his spiked shoe still on there. Let's get a quick look at them. As you can see there. Let's pop that back on his base. Of course, standard G.I. Joe base. Of course, pulling Doc's helmet off. You see there, G.I. Joe logo, little medicine balls on it. Boom. So, let's pull his backpack off. The backpack is astounding on this guy. Rescue logo. Very nice detail all around it. And then you actually get into opening it up. And almost, oops, some of it actually fell. Pretty much everything in here is removable. Flashlight, wire cutters. Oops. That popped off. It pops right back in. It's really not a huge deal though. And also there's a block of C4 up here that also comes out. So extra accessories I'm all able to store away, which is always a plus. I didn't even know we were getting that with a figure. That's just so awesome. Realistic details like that, and just, you know, it's like a little Easter egg. You didn't know you were getting all those accessories when you bought buy the figure. You don't know you're getting all that. Of course, everything in here is great. Let's pop it back in here, and I'm still missing that flashlight. Where'd it go? Oh, it's over here. Of course, a lot of this is what Firefly came with, but still. And of course, he's a orange repaint. Actually, that Firefly was a Toys R Us exclusive anyway, so it really doesn't matter. So the backpack is superb. Oops, wire cutters again. That's the only gripe I have. Everything stays in here just fine with the exception of the wire cutters. But when you have something like this, I'm more than willing to work past a small flaw like that. So, boom, that's all closed up now. Onto Doc as a figure. His articulation is actually very, very nice. His arms are kind of strange, seeing as he has the bulky coat on. They kind of rotate this kind of weird degree, but still a very nice figure. Very free-moving joints. Legs are a tiny bit hindered, but nothing that major. And this is a great way to, this is a problem I had with Shipwreck as well as, the Ice Viper. This is a great way to make the figure look bulky, yet like he's wearing winter clothes, yet retain his posability and his movement. They did it flawlessly with this figure, which makes Shipwreck even more of a disappointment. So let's get Doc on his base. Doc is, like I said, I didn't know these were out now, but Doc will run you $8 at Toys R Us. Now that's the most you'll pay for a G.I. Joe figure right now, as far as I know. A lot of places have dropped them to either $5 or $6. Oh, and he also has the little, oops, text on the back of his jacket there. Like I said, superb detail all down this guy. So, once again, you'll pay $8 for Doc. I gotta say, Doc is easily one of my favorites out of the Rise of Cobra line. Shame this guy is a store exclusive. Of course, he has a little movie G.I. Joe tag on his arm there. Because I know that's going to hinder some people from getting him. Some people don't have a Toys R Us in their area. If you're collecting Rise of Cobra figures, go out and get this guy. Don't get Shipwreck. Get this guy. He's hands down one of my favorite out of the Rise of Cobra line. Can't say enough good things about him. Really don't have that many problems with him, so the wire cutters could have stayed in there a little bit better. But nothing else. 9.5 out of 10. I gotta say, this probably comes closer to a 10 than a lot of stuff I've done before. And this is JTrain997 saying, I'll see you soon, YouTube.